Imagine a world where architecture wasn't just about shelter, it was about power. The Romans didn't just build cities, they built empires out of stone and concrete. From soaring arches to colossal domes, they redefined what buildings could be, and shaped the way we still design today. This isn't just ancient history, it's the blueprint of civilization. Welcome back to the Blueprint Vision. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of classical Roman architecture. Classical Roman architecture took root around the 1st century BCE, during the rise of the Roman Republic and Empire. Inspired by the elegance of Greek architecture, the Romans went further, with bold innovation, practical engineering, and a hunger for monumentality. Roman architecture wasn't just functional. It was symbolic. Each structure, from temples to aqueducts, reflected Roman values, order, permanence, and imperial power. Their legacy stretches far beyond Rome, into every corner of the Western world. Here we discuss about 6 important characteristics of Roman classical architecture. The first one is the arch, a simple curve that changed everything. The arch was the foundation of Roman engineering, elegant, efficient, and incredibly strong. It allowed Romans to build wider, taller, and more stable structures, from aqueducts to stadiums. Next is the dome. Now imagine spinning an arch in a circle. That's the dome, Rome's architectural crown. Just look at the Pantheon. Its vast, perfect dome stood as the largest in the world for over 1,000 years. Domes let the Romans cover huge spaces, like temples and baths, with grace and grandeur. Third one is Roman concrete. While others built with stone, the Romans made something revolutionary: concrete. This unique mixture was strong, quick to set, and durable. Some of their structures are still standing today because of it. Roman concrete wasn't just a material, it was a game changer. The fourth one is the vault. Take the arch, stretch it forward, and you get the vault. These curved ceilings expanded interior space dramatically. Now, let's take a look at the fifth one: classical orders with a Roman twist. Romans borrowed Greek columns, Doric, Ionic, Corinthian, and added their own, the composite order. The Romans didn't copy, they evolved. They took beauty and added drama. And if you're curious to see where it all began, there's a link in the description that takes you straight to the world of Greek architecture. It's definitely worth exploring. And finally, the last one is grandeur and monumentality. Roman buildings weren't just structures, they were statements. Statements of dominance, control, and divine right. Now it's time to explore the materials and aesthetics of Roman classical architecture. Behind the grandeur was careful design. Roman buildings often had concrete cores with marble, limestone, or stucco finishes. Walls were adorned with vivid frescoes, reds, blues, greens, and floors sparkled with mosaics in black, gold, and deep blue. From vibrant villas to majestic temples, Roman architecture was never plain. It was expressive, immersive, and always rich with detail. Now let's explore some of the most famous masterpieces of Roman architecture. The Colosseum, a true marvel of Roman arches, concrete, and engineering brilliance. This massive amphitheater could hold up to 50,000 spectators. It was designed with precision to host everything from gladiator battles to mock naval wars. Its layered arches, tiered seating, and efficient crowd flow systems are proof of Rome's unmatched architectural ingenuity. The Pantheon, one of the most iconic and best-preserved structures of ancient Rome. It isn't just a building, it's a perfect harmony of form, function, and faith. Originally built as a temple to all gods, it still inspires awe centuries later. Its massive unreinforced concrete dome and open oculus at the center, it remains a breathtaking miracle of design and light. As sunlight pours through the oculus, it moves across the interior like a celestial spotlight, connecting the heavens to the earth. The Roman forums, more than just bustling marketplaces. They were the heart of political, religious, and social life in ancient Rome. Every arch, column, and temple was carefully placed to symbolize order, control, and imperial power. These forums weren't just city centers, they were open-air declarations of Roman authority. Roman architecture never really disappeared. It was reborn, in neoclassical buildings, government halls, and cultural icons around the world. Some of the buildings which are inspired by Roman classical architecture are the United States Capitol, Washington, D.C. With its massive central dome, Corinthian columns, and grand symmetry, The U.S. Capitol is a modern tribute to Roman ideals of power and order. The Pantheon, Paris, inspired by the Roman Pantheon. The Pantheon in Paris features a soaring dome, a classical portico, and houses the remains of France's most honored figures. St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican City, blending spiritual meaning with Roman engineering. It uses a giant dome, classical columns, and a layout inspired by ancient Roman basilicas. The Royal Albert Hall, London, modeled after Roman amphitheaters. The Royal Albert Hall features a circular plan and domed roof, designed for performance, spectacle, and scale. So the next time you see a grand courthouse, a domed museum, or even a train station with towering columns, you're seeing the ghost of Rome. Its vision, its power, its architecture. Thanks so much for watching. If this world of arches and empires inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell, so you won't miss the next journey into architectural history. And if you want to dive deeper, check out the full article at sanazsalihian.com. The link's right there in the caption. Until next time, stay inspired and keep designing.